Are we on? Is this recording? Hello? Yeah, I guess it is. Yes, I didn't record this in one take. I'm not gonna do any cuts, no matter whatever happens. Even the police, I don't care, whatever happens. That's not gonna happen probably, anyway. But I'm putting you in there where you're interested. There's nothing to do with that. So I'm just gonna say what I wrote and just read what I wrote, because that's the only way I know how to get what's in my head out. A piece of paper captures شوية منها to, you know, I guess organize. وخالد she is not organized. So it's just Happy New Year. شنو بغيت؟ I guess بغيت نكون at peace مع راسي ولا نحس براسي داكشي اللي كندير is enough. I guess بغيت نسولف راسي بغيت نفهم راسي. So I desperately want you to understand me. وفي نفس الوقت ما بغيتكمش تفهموني. I get terrified when you tell me who I am. بصراحة بغيت نكون هاد mysterious incomprehensible person. بغيت نكون شي حاجة. بغيت نكون شي حاجة عندها قيمة. بغيت نكون recognized as special. خاصني نبقى خدام، ولكن ما عرفتش شنو كنتوقع يخرج من هادشي. كل مرة كندير شي حاجة في حياتي كنحس بالفراغ. كنبقى نقول اون فوا غادي نحقق الهدف الجاي، فوا ندير next achievement غادي نكون هابي، ولكن عمرها ما كتردني هابي. And so I guess I'm afraid of being alone. So صاوبت هاد الفصاد ديال accomplishments و of course the necessary تواضع باش ما نجريش على بنادم، باش نجركم عندي. I love the crowds، هادوك anonymous deposit ديال validation. ولكن of course بغيت that one special someone، بغيتهم somehow يشوفوا through داك الفصاد، ولا على الأقل I think I do. ولكن of course ملي غادي بصح يعرفوني ما غاديش يبغوني. I know they won't like me. They're gonna be horrified إلا somehow بغاو هاد real me. I think probably there's something wrong with them. And so كنلقى راسي كندعد عليهم. I guess that's why عمري قديت نحس بداك love emotion. Deep down ما بغيتش things to change. وقت ما شي حاجة خايبة كطرا it's some sort of change. وقت ما شي حاجة مزيانة كطرا it eventually ends. So شنو البوينت من any of this إلا حتى حاجة ما ناس؟ I guess داكشي علاش I guess أنا مفوكسين على راسي in the end. I know. I mean, why should I care, you know? Why should I care about anything else, you know? It's all about me. Okay, so the world is this big, scary place, especially من كتكون صغير. When I was a pretty scared child, so adopted some ways to cope. علاش؟ Well, I'm a biological organism. المركز ديالها هو self-preservation at all costs. So adaptations هاد الطرق to cope ولاو أنا. They became me. So they became who I am today. These are schemas. They're called schemas. واحد broad organizing principles اللي عاونوني to make sense of myself or the world in order to survive. حوايج بحال خصني نكون perfect to be loved, absolutely perfect, or the world is dangerous. Of course ملي بديت كنكبر هاد الحوايج ما بقاوش very useful, but they're also literally me. They make my identity, and so I try my best to reinforce them, either by escaping from things اللي يقدروا يعطيوني evidence contrary to my schemas, ولا through counter-attacking اللي كتعني actively working to sustain them. وهادشي ساهل ديرو في الدار. Feeling sad I could just escape by watching some porn ولا counter attack. نقدر نزيع راسي بالخدمة و overwork myself باش نبروفي لراسي بلي واخا deep down I am unlovable, at least I am a hard worker. ولكن what about when I travel من بعد على الدار you know كنا كنسمعو تلقى راسك finding oneself ولا ديك القصة ديال واحد مشى لواحد المعبد في تشاينا or whatever ورجع واحد آخر. علاش؟ well منين كتسافر هذيك الابيليتي تو اسكيب ولا تو كاونتر اتاك ما كتبقاش خدام مزيان. راك في واحد نيو انفايرمنت مع different people و different cultures. Sometimes you just have to deal with it. خاصك تجلس مع راسك مع your feelings في train ride في flight و adapt to unexpected situations. I like to what lots of religions preach. الحاجة الوحيدة اللي يمكن ليها تعتقك غتلقاها فيك لداخل، غتلقاهاش outside. And this inside should hold your endless desperation and satisfy all desires. صراحة I've been really guilty بهاد الجوج for the last few months. And look where that got me. So علاش ما نلينيوش fully into discovering the self-knowledge? Sounds fun. So let's go. Let's untie the knots and find what's left of me at the end of all of this. هذا fictiosity. Kierkegaard كيشوف anxiety as this dizziness, this dread over all of one's possibilities. It's that classic existential despair اللي كتستوعب اللي تقدر دير أي حاجة because nothing matters. I dealt with this for a while. It's kind of fun. You get to chill and listen to jazz and wear trench coats. However, كلما طولت في التفكير over this vague anxiety over the existential condition كلما كتزيد sharpens and defines itself. كتبدا تاخد الفورم ديال something far more specific. A fear, like hate. In a nightclub bathroom, I looked into a mirror. I was pretty drunk. I had the thoughts اللي ديما كيجيوني ملي كنشوف راسي. It's kind of a crassle of vain self-approval and disgust. I'll adjust my hair, I'll turn my chin slightly, كنقول wow, I look really good, I enjoy myself. I really think that I am amazing, that الناس عندهم زهر to be around me. Of course, بعد المرات I think the absolute opposite, العكس. I think wow, you're really pathetic, حياتك is a mess, you're an absolute fraud, etc. هاد المرة I guess I got sick of the back and forth. As I stared at myself in المراية I wondered aloud why my opinion of myself is so extreme. It seems so heavily reliant on the external compliments, partners, revenue, people actually wanting to hang out with me. وإلا ما كانوش هادو I desperately seek them. غادي immediately نشوف راسي as flawed, evil, cruel, stupid, ugly, weak. هذه هي stupid attachment ديالي to worldly impressions اللي كتخليني in a state of constant fucking want, which I fucking hate. In terms of self-esteem, I totally lack object permanence, l'amour propre. إلا ما كانش عندي شي سبب علاش نبغي راسي then ما كاينش علاش نبغي راسي. So زدت شفت راسي شوية في المراية زدت شفت راسي a little longer. I remember thinking I really like myself. I'm impressed by myself. I expect people to validate me for this. But I can't honestly say I love myself. وقفت تماك وحاولت نقولها genuinely لراسي, ولكن ما قدرتش نقول I love you. هذا هو الفير. Deep down I hate myself. I am bad or I am fundamentally flawed. إلا شي واحد عرفني for who I truly was, they would reject me. ما كنستاهلش love. I am in some way defective, and هذا البelief هو driving force من وراء most of my life. هذاك inescapable, irreconcilable feeling that I am unworthy. J'ai vu un visage que je peux pas oublier. Maintenant que j'ai vu, je peux pas oublier. ما عرفتش امتى وقعت هاد الرابشر. عندي memories ديال واحد البيريود in which I was okay with myself. But لهذا النهار, to know that my worth is flimsy and conditional has marked every relationship I've ever been in, and has the most chemistry مع البارتنرز اللي كيرينفورسيو هاد defectiveness اللي فيا, اللي كيخليوني نخدم على their approval. chemistry في الحقيقة really is غير هاد الايكويشن ديال fear plus desire, la peur et le désir. And I often devalue the partners اللي كيفاليويني, that value me, اللي somehow شافوا through هاد الفساد who still accept me, because كنشوف راسي as worthless. I guess I think there must be something wrong with them, you know, if they actually like me, right? My defectiveness also takes rejection as the default. Can function off of shame, a deep shame اللي كيقول لي that my existence is fundamentally wrong, and so خاصني نخلي واحد impressive facade under the loof and superior attitude ديال هاد الشي اللي كندير comes easy to me, and that it's natural to me, just to protect myself from ever being found out. So كنخلي الناس at a distance. I will neglect people I love, and funny enough that society defectiveness works wonders. But كاين حتى شي better motivation للsuccess, especially successful, than the fear of never being loved. And I know that because I've never worked harder than I work harder when I'm most afraid of never being loved, when I'm reminded of never being loved, and that makes me work for love. I need love. I want it. نقدر نخبي my flaws with the accolades and applause before they're ever discovered, and I have in fact achieved a great deal for my age, but that doesn't help. كاين هاد discrepancy between success اللي I experienced و how I feel about myself. Plus the pressure باش نحافظ على هاد الفساد can become way too much while escaping drinking or sex or lifting heavy ass weight, my favorite of the self-numbing vices to cope. Of course, هاد الbehaviors كي reinforce you that shame that drives effectiveness. In fact, that's the fun thing about schemas. كي reinforce you راسهم. خاصنا hold you deeply to the theories of who we are, to who I am, because who I am is derived from the theories اللي I made about the world as a kid, اللي غيخليوني نشد في أي حاجة اللي resembles, just slightly resembles love غادي نهوري. Pathetic. ولكن I'm done. I accept it. I'm done. Well, can I accept it? I'll be loved. ملي I'll become the best version of myself. Then I'll be loved. And there's no other thing I can do. And there's no other thing I want to do. I'm gonna be loved when I become the best me I can be. What a break. Three, 2, 1. Happy New Year, motherfuckers. Salvation. let's smile shall we. 2024 هذا العام جديد. هذا العام بغيت نركز على الصحة ديالي، على الهيلث ديالي، ماشي غير فيزيكال هيلث حتى هو نركز عليه، ولكن mental و emotional health too. عندي واحد البلان في راسي، هي علاش غادي نخدم في هذا العام. واحد البلان not really made up، مقدم مزيان، يلا it has lots of stuff مازال نخدم عليه وغادي نشاري معكم of course everything because if الى اي واحد جا عندي بريفي وقال لي علاش شريتي هادشي ما كيتشراش، غادي نصيفط لك واحد الصوره ما غاديش تعجبك. let's set some goals first okay. بغيت نتعلم في هذا العام 1000 Chinese character. I've been neglecting Chinese بزاف، ما كنعطيهاش بزاف ديال الافور، كنتعلم كاركتر في 10 ايام. هذا العام 365 days بغيت نتعلم فيهم 1000 characters. بغيت نعطي الخدمه Chinese spare time، any spare time I have غنشد فيه Chinese ديالي. I need حيت Chinese التعلم ديال Chinese ديال بحال البيل كيرف، فهمتيني؟ الاول ديالو صعيب ولكن مع الوقت اون فوا كتزيد تتعلم كيزيد يسهل، والاخر ديالو حتى هو صعيب كي صافي ديك الساعه كتكون already you know so much. So yeah, it's not it's a bell curve. So 1000 Chinese characters, I think I'm gonna do that. Of course you should aim for the stars to reach the moon. So إلا ما درتش 1000 درت 500 I'm gonna happy with that. ولكن I'm gonna aim for 1000. بغيت نتعلم ندير باك فليب فدي I know stupid ولكن it's gonna be fun, it's gonna be a journey something different, something to challenge myself, something out of my comfort zone. So yeah, I'm gonna learn how to do a backflip. I want to be more flexible too. It's funny anyway. Also nerdy. بغيت نsolve الروبيكس كيوب. اليوم عندي عام كنشوفوا فيه دابا. بغيت نsolve الروبيكس كيوب 3x3 روبيكس كيوب تحت من 20 ثانية. حاليا الريكورد ديالي هو 34. بغيت نديرو في تحت من 20 seconds. I hope I can. عندي 1 year to do it. I think I'm gonna be able to do it, maybe even less. بغيت نربح this is the big one, big goals. بغيت نربح at least one arm wrestling competition. نربحها. Of course I am very young, which نربح arm wrestling competition is gonna be almost impossible because those guys get up there and there's no age classes. So yeah. المهم at least كنا try. بغيت نربح one bodybuilding competition. هنايا في المغرب اونلاين صراحه. غادي نركز شويه على في بدايه العام، نركز شويه على الهايبرتروفي، غادي نكبر شويه، غادي نعمر لاماس you know look like I lift. وبغيت ندي one more powerlifting meet of course. The more the merrier, am I right? And of course باش نرجع للمغرب I want to do a boxing match. I want to go back to boxing and just box. I like boxing. Just one boxing match. I'm gonna train for boxing. train داك الماتش غنلعبو كيف المسألة. I don't care ولكن إلا ربحتو it's gonna be really fun. Just wanna have fun and learn stuff, you know. Oh, gym, of course. Gym achievements. I know some people will say, oh, you stupid. These goals are, what are these? These are basic. I fucking know, bitch. Okay, I don't care, okay? Hear me out. In the gym, I want to bench 150 كيلو قبل ما يصير العام. يعني قبل ما 2025 I want to bench 150 كيلو at 20 years old. وبغيت نسكواتي 240 وندير ليفتي 260. هاد هما الجولز ديالي very متواضعين، ماشي شي حاجة اللي كبيرة، وغادي نكون غير 20 ديك الساعة. So yeah, I still have time to get impressive total. Oh, of course. بغيت ندير بحال هكا، بغيت ندير every month a challenge. هاد الفكرة جاتني the other day وعجبتني. I want to do it. I want to have some challenges for the first few. I have challenges for the first few months. ولكن ما عنديش المونths الأخرين. المونths الأخرين I'm gonna come up with ديك الساعة. Because of course I'm gonna say it again. I'm not 70. رجعني أفكار أحسن later on. Starting with a hard one. شهر 1 January. Dopamine detox, which I'm already starting because you can record it for 1st of January. Dopamine detox. No social media, no music, no entertainment. So, of course, social media غادي نرسبوندي للتاكسيس. Texas. Why did I say so? No entertainment, no junk food, no porn, no masturbation for the whole month. It's gonna be hard. I'm gonna put it off. And February هو فين بغيت ندير باك. بغيت نحاول نديرها في داك المونث. في 1 month. إلا درتها في 1 month I'm gonna be so happy. I'm gonna work باش نديرها في داك المونث. إلا ما درتهاش في داك المونث I'm gonna be pissed off at myself. ولكن I'm gonna work hard to do it. وفي شهر جوج بغيت ما نشيفيش شهر جوج كامل. نكبر الحين نشوف عاود لوكس كاز انا كنحسن دغيا كل 2 days كنحيد اصلا. ما عمري ما خليتني ما خليني بصح. وفي مارتش صافي مارتش دابا اللي صافت ما صافش لي مورا مارتش ما صافش شهر فوق شهر 3 مارتش بغيت نخرج من ماي كومفورت زون. بغيت ندير ستاف اللي غنكون تو شاي ولا تو uncomfortable doing. اوف كورس غادي ندير كل نهار تشالنج في شهر 3 ستي تون. غندير لكم فوتس المهم تدخلوا سميتو عندي في ستوري في انستغرام في شهر 3 تعطيني تشالنج وغادي ندير احسن تشالنج واكثر تشالنج تفوت عليه هو اللي غادي نديرو داك النهار. عندي شي حاجه something in public just something that will get me out of my comfort zone. As you guys, as close people know, I have Asperger's, so I like doing stuff to get me out of it, you know. And yeah, I'm smiling even though I said some really just why? Because this part is called salvation on the paper. Because I'm optimistic for the future, you know. I don't like to be too pessimistic, you know. I wanna look up to the future. I wanna look back to the past and look to the future and just say that it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better because I'm a hardworking man. I'm a guy that makes change. I'm a make change. Feel داخل and outside and we're gonna make it. خدم اللي بغيتي توصل. Thank you for listening to my yapping. I did not right away to end this, so I'm just gonna end it in awkward silence. I'm just okay, man. This last year has been pretty eventful. Thank you.